3 weeks ago, I bought my dream car, a 2024 Gt3Rs. Now 3 weeks ago, this car looked like this. Since then, we have got the car running and driving, got a ton of body work done, painted all the parts that needed paint, but we have been missing one very important piece to the build. And that, my friends, is the interior. Now that is where this big old package comes into play. There's been one important piece that I needed to get this interior back together, and that was the dash. Now I was going to order a brand new dash from Porsche, but after they told me the price tag, I knew I had to get my dash fixed. Hey, we're looking to order a dash pad.
So a made-to-order part like that is going to take somewhere between 16 and 28 weeks to get to us.
Oh.
There would be no pricing on it until the part gets to us, and it would be non-returnable. With yellow stitch, so probably around 15,000.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to see if I can't find someone to fix this dash. So I sent this thing off to California about 2 weeks ago, and this thing should be fully repaired back to OEM condition. All replaced Alcantara, replaced the plastic on the dash, and redid the yellow stitch. Now let's go ahead and get this thing opened up and see how she looks. Now when I sent this dash down, this is how it looked. And 2 weeks later, this thing is looking like a freaking brand new dash. And it cost about 1/10 of the price that Porsche wanted for a new dash. And not to mention, we saved months and months and months of waiting. This right here was the missing piece for the interior. Now this is a little bit more than just installing the dash. As you can see, we have a whole lot of parts to get back on the car for this interior to be complete. All of this right here needs to go back in. The very first thing that I'm gonna do is go ahead and pull this door back off. I did need the door on the car the other day to align the fender to the door, but when you're installing this much interior back into the car, it goes much easier if this thing isn't in the way. Now that that's out of the way, we can go ahead and get the dash pad in first, and then we can eventually work our way down to the center console with all of this wiring, the shifter, the radio, things like that. The entire dash with the cluster, with the radio, is back in the car. Now before we move forward, we need to install the airbag module, which goes right there. Now I shipped out the module and the locked up seat belts to a company called Safety Restore. They repaired the seat belts and reset the airbag module. So now we shouldn't have any airbag codes. The entire dash and center console are now installed. That console came in and out probably 4 different times just because I kept doing things not proper. I'm trying to get this thing back to 100% OEM spec. Every clip, all the wiring, routing, every little thing has got to be perfect. Now, before we move on, we need to deal with some airbags. Every single airbag besides the 2-seat airbags blew when this car hit the tree. Very thankful we don't have to mess with the seats at all, but the steering wheel, both knee, both curtains, and the dash airbag all blew. Now thankfully, I was able to locate 4 of the 6 airbags secondhand by a company called Age Styling. Now this company is based out of Poland, and I saved myself $2,500 by getting these things used. So here we have one of the curtain airbags, another curtain, the steering wheel airbag, and the dash airbag. There's 2 airbags I did have to buy directly from the dealer. Both of the knee airbags I cannot locate secondhand, and those should be in later this week. But for now, let's focus on these. One thing that saved me a ton of money was when the curtain bags blew. Thankfully, it did not tear the headliner. It did break both quarter glasses when they blew, but the headliners are also very, very expensive. And as you guys can see, it is in perfect condition. Now I do need to drop the headliner down to get the curtain airbags replaced, which on this car looks pretty simple. We have the sun visors, the light, and that's really about it holding this up. Curtains and the headliner are back installed. Now the headliner was a little bit bent over there, so I taped it up. Hopefully it'll eventually bend back. Now we do have a few carbon pieces left on the dash, the clock spring, the steering wheel, the airbag, and then we can get this interior completely finished up with the seat belts, the seats, the B-pillars, and of course the door. Other than the 2 knee airbags that we are still waiting on from the dealer, This thing has all of its bags back in place, and this interior is nearly 100% complete. So the seat belts I had to send out to safety restore as well. They were locked up, and they rebuilt the tensioner, so now they're not locked up, which saves us a ton of money by getting these ones fixed instead of just replacing them. We are finally ready for the Holy Grail, the Porsche carbon bucket seats. Let's get these bad boys installed and we will have a complete interior in the 3RS. Oh man, seats are back in. Look at this interior. Oh, look at how freaking sick this thing looks. I have no clue how this whole dash looks assembled, lit up. I've never seen the radio. All I've seen is a cluster with 1 trillion different warning lights on it. Let's get the door on and get this thing fired up. Ooh, all right. Now we are still gonna have an airbag light, being that we have 2 missing airbags, but here it is, man. Interior is finally 100%, close enough to 100% complete. Let's get the full effect. Should we do it? Key not found. Guess I need a key. Ah, these seats are freaking tight. Electric parking brake error. Aerodynamics error. Makes sense. Check this thing out. You sit so low in the car. Also, why is my radio not turning on? Man, look at this. This is insane. Oh, there we go. I was a little worried that the radio wasn't working. Audio source. Hey, it's got an actual quality backup camera, unlike that piece of junk. Dude, this is nuts. Now what is this? Don't really know what that is, but it's cool. This is bonkers. I have dreamed of owning not this exact car, but a GT3RS for like a decade now. And finally just sitting in this thing, and it's almost 100% complete, almost ready to drive. It feels insane. I'm thinking we can now go to the loud mode. It's in normal right now. Hey, there's sport, there's track. Oh yes! You hear that? Here's normal, here's track. Oh my goodness. Imagine this thing with freaking exhaust. How is this real life? How is this mine? Don't give up on your dreams, boys.
Hi, buddy. Holy crap.
You feel how crispy that door just opened? Piston, hey bud, you're not allowed in here. Get out of here. You sit.
Sit. Boy, stay. Getting like not nice enough.
Piston.
Sit. Get your drill face away from me.
You must smell like poop.
I was just with another dog.
What do you think?
Wow. This is like really nice.
Hear the crispiness?
This is like really nice.
Guess what?
It all works.
Put her track mode.
That's way louder.
Buddy.
She's ready to eat now, Piston.
Piston really wants to hop in the back seat.
He does. Wow.
I need to go drive her.
This is really cool.
What, Piston?
This is really nice. I like the lights down here.
It's just glorious.
A little bit different than your Subaru Foresters back in the day.
Yeah, a little bit. I just like how it sounds.
That's loud.
Wait till you put exhaust on her, dude.
Very impressed.
No kids in the back seat. Good thing you don't got kids.
Did he choke you out? What's this all about?
That's skin off my head. Oops.
Nice.
Pretty freaking sick though.
Wow.
Let's go on a drive in the 3RS with the full interior finally done. Now again, we can't go far because I do have spacers underneath this wheel to clear the brakes, and I don't know when my new wheels are gonna show up, but we can at least go on like a 1/10 of a mile drive. I'm confident it's safe enough to do that. I would say my alignment's just a little bit off. Now look, these cars aren't very quick, which is funny to say. They make like 500 horsepower stock, like 518 I think it is the exact number. So quite frankly, this is one of the slowest cars that I own, but you don't need a lot of horsepower to have a fun car. You need a lot of good sounds though. It definitely needs some exhaust. That sounds so freaking good, dude. I mean, it's pretty freaking quick. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably just about as fast as the Huracan. Maybe a little bit slower. I think it's probably way lighter than, I would assume it's way lighter than the Huracan. Man, this is insane. How is this thing mine? How's it going? Thank you.
Have a good day.
You as well. See ya. Alright boys, that's enough rips until this thing is truly dialed in, truly safe. I need my new control arms, I need my new wheels, and then we should be good to go. Front bumper parts, eventually it'll be needed, but it's not needed right now. Oops. Let's have a discussion. Let's break down exactly what the interior rebuild cost on the 3RS. I saved a bunch of money by buying a lot of it used and by having that dash fixed. So to get all new airbags, I was quoted $7,023 for both current airbags, both knee airbags, the dash bag, and the steering wheel airbag. $7,023 from the dealer. Now I paid $4,844 by buying 4 of the 6 airbags used, saving myself $2,179 on the airbags alone. Now the dash, on the other hand, we saved gobs of money. So I paid, including shipping to California and paying for shipping from California back to Washington State, including the dash repair, I paid right around $2,000 to have the entire dash repaired, back to OEM spec. Now, as you guys know, the dealer wanted at minimum $15,000. They couldn't give me an actual price until the special order dash with the yellow stitch was built in Germany, shipped to the United States, and you still don't know the price until the dealer just calls you and they could say, hey, it's gonna be 25 grand, hey, it'll be 30 grand. That's the weird thing with the special order parts for this car. They did say on the low end, it would be $15,000 for the dash, so we saved 13,000 bucks there. Now let's talk about the front seat belts. Both front belts were locked up from the wreck. I was quoted $1,460 to replace both seat belts. I sent those out to a company called Safety Restore. And the cost to get the two belts repaired was $240. And then the airbag module itself, a new one, is $1,184. Safety Restore charges 60 bucks to reset the airbag module. So by rebuilding the interior on the 3RS, the quote unquote cheap way, I saved, listen to this, $17,523 at minimum. Again, the dash could have been $1 trillion. They don't tell you until it's done. And the best part is, it looks like we bought all new OEM parts everywhere. You could never tell the seatbelts were locked up. You would never be able to tell that the dash was popped. This thing looks and feels and smells like a brand new car that we just spent $1 trillion fixing. I am very curious to see what the total repair bill will be at the end of the day. I've seen some pretty wild numbers thrown around on the internet that I'll be into this car more than I could have bought a non-wrecked one for. We still have a very long ways to go. I'm waiting on a bunch of parts to come in from Germany. All right, guys, that is gonna conclude the 3RS rebuild for the day. But as you guys know, I recently gave away the M3, and tonight, here in 10 minutes, we are going live on Instagram to pick the winner for the M3. Here's where the nerves kick in.
Hold on.
What
What do you think, Piston?
I kind of hope the winner takes the cash. I really want my M3 back.
No. Whoever wins this, take the car out of our.
Take the cash.
Take the car.
3, 2.
Wait. Did you?
What?
Okay, you're right. I'll shut up.
3, 2, 1. Bam. 33680.
Who's it gonna be?
Oh, I don't even know how to say this. Joe Bornstad. I think the J is silent on this
Yeah.
one. Joe Bornstad, Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, at least it's not California, so it gets state ref. Well, we do have a second place winner. 5K cash, 30383. Dylan Rankin from Ridgefield, Washington. Where's Ridgefield at? All right, just got off the live stream. There were two winners for this giveaway. Winner number one, of course, is for the M3. The M3 is going to Minneapolis, Minnesota, and the winner was Joe Bornstan. Now, the second place was for $5,000 in cash. The $5,000 is going to Ridgefield, Washington. Winner, Dylan Rankin. So congrats to you two. All right, let's call the winners.
Hey, Rich Joe.
Hey Joe, my name's Devin. Just calling to give you some good news.
Hello, it's Dylan.
Hey Dylan, it's Devin.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Did you see the live stream by chance?
No, I did not.
Well, you won something.
Okay.
You weren't the winner of the car, but you were second place winner of the 5K cash.
Okay, sweet.
Are you over in Seattle area, or where are you located?
No, I'm in Vancouver, Washington.
Oh, Vancouver.
So down at the bottom left corner.
Yeah, okay. Heck yeah, man. Well, congratulations. It looks like you spent, what, 50 bucks on the site and won 5K?
Yeah, I got the pictures.
Dude, there you go. That's a solid come up.
Yeah.
I'm jealous. Hello.
Hey, is this Devin?
This is Devin.
Hey, this is Joe.
Joe, what's up, man?
Nothing, just got your message.
Heck yeah, dude. Well, I don't know if you saw the live stream or the post, but you...
I caught a brief second of it, but still a bit of a shock, dude.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I think I got a M3 hoodie and then a air freshener M3
Nice,
air
dude.
freshener. Big fan of your channel for a long time, so...
I appreciate that, man. Means a lot.
Yeah, man. Just your dedication to your builds and everything, your patience to everything. Great content.
Thank you, man. Yeah, you know how cars go, dude. You got to be patient with these things. Do you want the car or do you want the cash?
Definitely the car.
The car. Yeah, I figured you'd be crazy to take the cash, but
Yeah, I know it's a sad thing. I know it's one of your more favorite cars before you started getting your other ones, but
yeah, I've had that thing for 5 years now.
yeah,
5 years, dude. So pretty crazy, but yeah, you'll love it, dude. It's an amazing car, and I'm gonna miss it for sure. I appreciate you supporting the channel and watching the channel, man. It means a lot.
Yeah, it was a little bit funny listening to you guys pronounce my last name. I was like, oh my god, it really is me. Like, did I say it right? And I was like, he's giving me a car. I can let it slide.
So how do you pronounce it?
B. Ornstead.
Okay, yeah, I was way off.
No, you guys, you and Bobby were I appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. I'll talk to you later.
You take care.
You as well. Bye. Dang. Low key, was hoping Joe would take the cash, but it makes sense. I would choose the car as well.